Hi students. So today we are going to discuss SSC grammar question number 35, how to make questions, which most people find it difficult. So let me give you easy way to answer this question and score 10 out of 10. So how is it possible? Just listen to the class, you understand easy way to score 10 out of 10 for the question number 35. So first, to answer this question, first we need to understand how to make a question, means the question structure of the question. So what is the structure of the question? So generally the structure of the question is WH word or H word plus auxiliary plus subject plus main verb, the remaining part, and finally question mark. These things must be there when you prepare a question. Then only it is considered as a question. So now, WH word or H word in the sense, all the WH or H words like what, when, why, where, right, who, whom, right, and then how. So there, yes, what means Yemi. Remember, when means Yappudu in Telugu, why means Yanduku, where means Ekkada, who means Yavaru, who means Yavarini, how means Yala. So when you make a question, you need to understand these W words and their meanings. As per that, you can prepare the question. Now, the next is auxiliary. So, what is auxiliary? Auxiliary means, is, am, are, was, were, right, has, have, do, did, does, will, like this. And here you need to understand one point related to auxiliary. When you prepare a question with do or does or did, remember the verb should be V1. Why I am stressing it? Because most people commit mistake while preparing a question related to this part. You use did, but you forget to prepare verb V1. So instead of V1, you write actually V2. That is wrong. So did, do, does, or do, does, did. Do, does are present, did is past. If you find do, does, or did in the question, verb should be V1. Remember this. And now the subject. So next part is subject. So there must be a subject in the sentence from which you actually planning to prepare a question. So take the subject here, and then the last part, main verb. See, when you take did here, right, and here V1 will come. Suppose when you take present continuous form, any sentence with present continuous form, like is walking, then is will be here, walking will be here. So, for example, see, Raju is cooking noodles. Now, see, first WH. Suppose we want to prepare this. Suppose we want to prepare, question. Suppose we want to get the answer for this. Then who, WH word, and is cooking noodles, question mark. That's it. Suppose we need answer. This is we want. Now the question can be prepared on this. సో ఏమి నూడిల్స్ ఏమి కుక్ చేస్తున్నాడు, నూడిల్స్. కాబట్టి ఏమి అంటే వాట్ auxiliary is who, subject Raju. What is Raju? Verb cooking. What is Raju cooking? That's it. So answer noodles. Now let's take another example. I will be visiting Ooty. Suppose I want answer Ooty. Then how to prepare a question? I have to prepare a question on this. So we have subject, will, and also verb. So auxiliary can be taken directly. So Ooty is a place, means ekkada, correct? Otherwise Yemi. You can write Yemi or ekkada, both. Or Yemi means what? What will I be visiting? That's it. What will I be visiting? Like this. So now some cases you don't find auxiliary verbs like this. Then how to answer? Based on the tense. See, for example, she cooks well. She cooks well. So cooks itself is the clue that it is present. So present means you can take do, does, correct? Dummy auxiliaries. Now suppose I want answer. This one I answer. Then well means yala, how, right? How. So there is no auxiliary. So that's why we take do, does. She, that's why does. How does she? Then do, does will come. Then automatically verb will be V1. How does she cook? Question mark. She cooks well. That's it. Suppose I killed a snake. I killed a snake. Now I want this one as my answer and prepare a question. Then I have to prepare a question of this. So I killed what? Snake. So that's why I can answer with make a question with what. What, then killed. There is no verb here. Then killed is past. So that's why we take did. So what did I kill? Remember, did kill, not killed. Did kill. What did I kill? Question mark. Now, what did I kill? I killed a snake. That's it. So like this, you can prepare a question. And this is the format of question. You must have this format. So if you don't follow this format, then you won't get your marks. So let me tell you another way. WH word, RH word plus any auxiliary means do, does, did, is, am, or as per the context. Whatever the auxiliary comes, you can take it. Plus subject, any subject. Can be Raju, he, she, it, whatever it may be. Now next main verb. Main verb means if do, does, did comes, it will be V1. If is, am, are comes, it will be V1 ing. Like that, whatever you may have this in the question itself, in the paragraph itself. So based on that you can answer. I'll check one paragraph also, don't worry. And now the next part is after main verb, then will be the remaining part of this sentence, and then make a question mark. Use a question mark. That's it. So question mark symbol should be there. So this is how you prepare a question. Now then let us go with one exercise, one example. Go with an example. See, here they came on a Wednesday. So the underlined part has to be answer. So if you want this answer, this as your answer when you prepare a question, then you have to prepare a question on this part. So whatever the part you want as answer, the prior part or the later part has to be taken as a question. So consider for question, automatically you will get the answer. So if you consider this part, you will get the answer as this part. Suppose if this is the first part, then consider the next part. If it is the later part, consider the first part. So this is how you can prepare the question. Now see, they came on Wednesday. Wednesday means it's a time. So you want time, right? ఎప్పుడు వచ్చారు. ఎప్పుడు in the sense time. Time means when. Let me prepare question on this. For this, see, they came. Remember another thing, came. Do you have any auxiliary? No. When you don't have auxiliary, it has to be do or does or did, based on the tense. Came V2, so that's why did will be taken. So we come across with did, we come across with the subject, we have V1, and we want when. So automatically the question will be when did they came or come, because did come, question, then answer on Wednesday. Now let us go with the next question. So what is the part here? They gave the chief a brown paper bag. Now when you want to get this as your answer, then you have to prepare the prior part, right? Take the prior part for your question. So consider the prior part of the statement. Now what is here? Gave. The verb is gave. Gave means V2, so past. So when you have V2, you can go with did. Remember, when you have did, it will take give, V1, right? Now the question will be ఏమిచ్చారు కదా, ఏమిచ్చారు. What did they gave will become give. What did they give to the chief, right? What did they give to the chief? So ఏమిచ్చారు? A brown paper bag. That's it. Easy. Now see the third part. So when you comes to the third question, this was 5 years ago. So there is no prior part of the statement and later part of the statement. This is a single statement, and the entire statement has been given as a for your has to be considered. So now there is no another part to take or consider and prepare question. So that's why we can prepare question on this particular part itself. This was 5 years ago. సో ఇది 5 years ago జరిగింది. సో ఎప్పుడు జరిగింది అనొచ్చా? ఎప్పుడు జరిగింది, టైం, బికాస్ ఇట్స్ ఆల్సో టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ టైం. సో ఐ కెన్ గో విత్ when was this happen, right? Happen. That's it. Let us go with the next question. See, if you look at this example, He came home on weekend with a new chemistry book and spent all day looking at the drums and writing things down and talking to himself and shaking his head. So now what happened here? You want this as your answer. Then you have to prepare a question. Here the full stop. So that's why the prior part has to be prepared as a question. If you consider this part for your question, you will get this as your answer. If you want this answer, then you have to consider this part for your question. You will get the answer. So in the similar manner, here we want this as your answer. Then you can consider this for question. Now spend is V2 again. So then again go with did. Whenever you have V2 form of verb and you are taking it, then automatically go with did and V1. Spend will become spend. Okay. And what is this? Looking at the drums means ఎలా ఎలా ఉన్నాడు అతను అనొచ్చా? ఎలా ఉన్నాడు, ఎలా టైం స్పెండ్ చేశాడు చెప్పొచ్చా? రైట్. సో కాబట్టి ఎలా మీన్స్ హౌ. సో దెన్ హౌ డిడ్ హీ స్పెండ్. Why I write spend, not spent? Because did. Because of did, I have to take V1. I told you, do, does, and did will always go with V1 at the time of preparing a question. So how did he spend all the day? Right? All day. That's it. Question mark. You made it. That's it. Now let us go with the next question. We all thought he had gone mad. So we all thought he had gone mad. So you want this as your answer. Then you have to consider the prior part of this statement. What is that? We all thought. ఏమి అనుకున్నాం. థాట్ మీన్స్ థింక్ కదా. థాట్ అంటే V2 ఫామ్. థింక్ థాట్ కరెక్ట్. V2 ఫామ్. సో V2 ఫామ్ అంటే రావాల్సింది డిడ్. సో డిడ్ వస్తే మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ థింక్, అది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. సో థాట్ ఇలా V2 ఫామ్ వస్తే అయిపోయింది. ఆటోమేటిక్గా డిడ్ ప్లస్ V1 రావాలి మనకి, అది పాయింట్ రావాలి మనకి గుర్తుకి. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఏంటి? హీ హ్యాడ్ గాన్ మ్యాడ్. ఏమనుకున్నారు అనొచ్చా? ఏమనుకున్నారు, అతను పిచ్చోడు అయిపోయినాడు అనుకున్నారు అనొచ్చా? కాబట్టి ఏమనుకున్నారు. సో దెన్ ఏమనుకున్నారు. ఏమి అంటే వాట్, మళ్ళీ వాట్. సో వాట్ డిడ్, ఎవరు అనుకున్నారు? వి. వాట్ డిడ్ వి థింక్. వాట్ డిడ్ వి థింక్. రైట్. క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్. సో డిడ్ వస్తే V1, థింక్ వచ్చిందా V1. అదే స్టేట్మెంట్లోకి రాగానే ఏమైంది? థాట్ V2. సో in this way you can create the question. So if you want more if you can repeat this video and you can understand very clearly again. So if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments. I will answer you. So since there is no time, it's a busy schedule, I prepared only one example. So please go through it again and again. You can answer very well. I wish you all the best, students.